Hi and welcome to my channel. Look, career progression in the UK is something that I'm passionate about. And let me tell you something, if you're watching my videos, self-promotion is a must for you. You need to promote yourself. You know why? If you don't promote yourself in this UK, nobody will promote yourself. If you're competent and you know your stuff, look, flaunt it. I'm telling you now, you need to flaunt it. Claim it and flaunt that competence that you have. I'm not saying stand up the mountain and just be like, but I mean, when it comes to the right people and the right places, flaunt your knowledge and your experience. Why am I saying this? The other day, I walked into an office and I saw this nurse that came from Nigeria. This nurse is one of the most efficient nurses that I have seen when it comes to overseas nurses. Very good, very thorough, very efficient, extremely amazing. You can see that she knows exactly what she's doing. Walked into an office, she was in the office with the manager. The ward manager was like, "Oh my God, you've been amazing. It's been so great to have you. You're so good. We really appreciate your hard work." And the only thing I could hear this nurse saying was negative things about herself to the manager. And I was still there thinking, girl, you need to acknowledge all of those praises that she's giving you and just claim them. And, I was thinking, what are you on about? And she was really negative. I understand about the being modest about your, praises and all that. But the truth is, it's going to take you a long way when you acknowledge the fact that you're good, the fact that you're competent, because it's going to lead you to the next step that you have. And this is where confidence comes in. Confidence is what is going to help you to progress in your career in the UK. The only thing you need is confidence, the confidence that you know your stuff and you can do more. So if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate your time. And look, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I'm all about career progression here, the best opportunities in the UK. So you want to hit that subscribe button so you're the first person to be notified every single day when I drop a new video on here at 10 a.m. prompt UK time. Also, I do have a free newsletter where I send information about career progression opportunities in the UK, work from home jobs that you can do from without even thinking about geographical boundaries, as well as free visa sponsorship opportunities if you're still out of the UK or you're looking to switch from within the UK. So if you check the comment section below, you see a link to my newsletter. Once you join, I send that info directly to you. It won't take you 20 seconds to join. You drop your name and email, and you are part of this family. So let me tell you something. What do you think actually about self promotion? What do you think about acknowledging the fact that you've done something good and somebody is praising you for? Because this is something that I think sometimes as immigrants or as healthcare professionals we struggle with. We are very good with criticisms in terms of like negative things, or you've done this bad, you've done this wrong, you've done this wrong. We're more accepting of that sometimes than we are accepting praises. And yes, I understand about modesty and everything, but let me tell you, when it comes to a professional environment, your colleagues appreciating your effort, your manager appreciating your competence is very important, because even later on in the future, there are certain things that can arise that manager is going to sit and think, look, Melvis has always been good. Melvis has always been competent. Melvis has always done her job with all the respect and diligence that it needs. And that thought alone can save you out of that trouble. So you need to be competent, obviously. But when it is acknowledged, you need to claim it. That's what I'm saying. You need to also claim it. And so something very interesting happened. So after all of that encounter, I had a chat with the ward manager, and now when I went out at some point during the shift, because I was like, this nurse is so good, like why is she, kind of damning her own experience? So I went over to her and I said, look, that conversation, do you think you were fair to yourself? That's what I said to her. So, like, do you think you were fair? She was like, actually, no, because I work very hard. I've been reading when I'm at home. I make sure I know what my policies are, and all of that, just doing all the right things. And I said to her, look, you need to claim that when somebody tells you how good you are, you need to acknowledge it. And then she was telling me how she was managing a hospital back in Nigeria before coming to the UK. And I was like, oh, did you say this? Does your manager know this? She was like, no, I've never said that to anybody. And I said to her, with the experience that you've got back home, there's a lot more that you can do in the UK. The reason I'm sharing this is I know that there are many people that watch my videos that are overseas workers in the UK. Many people that have extensive experience from back home that you can, if you use that experience in the UK, look, you would be the top of the game. You would be top notch. But I think because of confidence, because of the environment, because of the changes, because of racism as well doesn't help, or perceived racism, many people are kind of cocooned in that experience. And look, I'm telling you this, you need to loosen up, you need to be visible, you need to claim your experience and claim your competence. But if you're watching this, you're wondering who I am. My name is Melvis. I work as an advanced nurse practitioner, obviously for the NHS. So, I started as a carer, so I understand what it means to start from the bottom and be able to walk your way up. And at every stage, you're thinking, let me be modest. But let me tell you, modesty, visibility is going to help you. When you're visible, as in, you have an idea, you bring it forward. If you're working on your ward and something is there, you can change, you can make it better, bring it forward. So I have a private career coaching program where I support nurses, carers, students, student nurses, prospective student nurses who don't want to get into healthcare, anybody that's looking for those free UK visa sponsorship opportunities. I support with all of that through my private coaching program, which if you check the about section of this channel or indeed the description box below, you see a beautiful link to my private coaching program. Once you join, then you get that tailored, individualized and personalized guidance. Also, if you're currently working in the UK as a carer, but you're a qualified nurse or midwife back home, please, you need an upgrade. You need to go back. Nursing or midwifery, those are valuable degrees that take a lifetime to get. You need to go back to your practice. Again, I can guide you with that. I've done lots of videos on this channel to give you the step-by-step guide on what you need to do. You can also check the NMC website or contact the NMC for help. You don't have to join my program to get all of these. But what I'm saying is you need to be upgrading yourself and your skills, because there are colleagues that you're worth a lot more. Because not only is it going to help you professionally, but also how much you're earning is going to be better. Because if you're earning 40,000 versus 20,000 pounds, it is a massive difference for you and your family. At a time where expenses are incredibly high in the UK, everything is over the roof, you want to maximize your potential for your experience, your knowledge, your skills, and your worth. That's what I'm here to bring to you, your worth. So, many people are in this position. I have many people that before they joined my coaching program, they were like, I don't think career progression is for me. But after working through that mindset, because a lot of mindset things, but I think it's because of the change in the environment and the lack of confidence that comes with being in a different country for some people. You find nurses, midwives who were very competent back home, people that are now carers in the UK that were managing banks, successful banks in Africa, and they just come to the UK and it's like, well, this is me. Please, you need to do more. The UK has way more opportunities than you can imagine. The UK is very tolerant with giving opportunities to those who deserve it. Don't sell yourself short. But you must acknowledge how good you are. You must acknowledge that competence. That's what I'm saying. Because this nurse, after I had this conversation with her, she was like, Melvis, I get you. I get you. Because I was like, no, it was just so amazing to see how grateful the manager was for this nurse that has moved from Nigeria to work. She was so grateful, and it was actually really emotional to see that. And these are things that we miss. These are things that are not seen, because every other thing that is negative is what we tend to focus on. But there are these positive stories that are kind of lost in translation. But if you're in that position, claim it. Because when opportunities come up, they're going to think of you as well and say, look, Melvis is really good. I think Melvis would be great for this. And even just the acknowledgement, knowing that you're doing your job well. Look, career progression, you know what I mean? I could go on all day about this. But what do you think about this opportunity? You know, you need to be efficient, you need to be competent, you need to know what it is that you're doing, but you also need to acknowledge the fact that you're good. That's okay. You know, it's not a bad thing to say, yeah, you know, I'm good. I know it. Yeah, I'm gonna flaunt it. It's okay because it helps you with your confidence. That's the advantage, is the confidence building in order to push forward. And this nurse was like, Melvis, I've got lots of ambitions, I've got lots of ideas. I talked to her about different career progression pathways, showed her lots of documents, lots of things that she can do, training that she can get onto in order to keep excelling, to progress quicker in the UK. Because you know, there are certain courses that if you do, you're going to progress really quick. So please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't joined my newsletter, check the comment section below. But if you need that tailored, individualized, and personalized guidance, consider joining my private coaching program, which I've dropped a link in the description box below and the about section of this channel. Also, check out this other video that I've shared that is going to just give you more opportunities in the UK. I'll see you in this.